on. Woo! Bumpy ride. Another one. All right. Trailer's still there. I've got a camera that attaches to my license plate and a switch on the dashboard to turn it on and off. And I just have it down here on the center console. Last week, I don't know sure what was distracting me, but driving down the highway, I looked down at the camera and the tongue lock is up. I didn't pull the bolt out and flip it down and, you know, and lock it. Luckily, I've got a ton of tongue weight on here and it didn't come popping off, but those big bumps like that, if you're not latched down and have a safety pin, or I just use a bolt through your lock there, your tongue can come flying up. Make sure you always double check. Of course, I do this hundreds and hundreds of times a year, on and off, on and off. Bound to make a mistake once, but that is the only time since I've been pulling a trailer, which has been since 2010, that I forgot to latch down the trailer latch lock mechanism. Nothing happened. I just got off at the next exit and flipped it down. But it's nice to be able to have that camera pointed right on my trailer hitch. As this is an older, I guess it's an older truck, 2006, and this truck doesn't have a backup camera option. So I got an affordable camera on Amazon, and it's been in for years and it's worked great. I'll post a link. I'll add that to the links in the description. I'm always updating it, even if I don't tell you. So click see more butts at the description, and you'll see a whole long list of things. You can hear my phone. That's my next job. Well, my next job that is going to be put on the schedule, because it won't happen for several months. That's how things go. Just randomly, I get in my truck and get a text message. Hey, Handyman, we're thinking of redoing our master bedroom shower. Are you interested? Of course I said yes. I am sporting my brand new summer wardrobe. I was starting to look a little bit like a hobo. Last year's shorts and t-shirts were getting a little worse for wear, with some stains, mainly just stains, a couple rips here and there. But when you do this type of work every day, your clothes don't last very long. But also you have to look clean and professional. And all this stuff came from Costco. Looks pretty good. Was reasonably priced. Not a stitch of cotton on me today. I'm going all polyester and spandex. Yep, I'm wearing this shirt is 20% spandex, 80% polyester. I even brought you a label. Trail Flex, turbo dry, and wicking. What all that means is you're not going to smell. Cotton, this isn't all that great for doing hard work because it makes you stink, and no one wants a stinky handyman. All right, I'm back at the house that I put the 220 30 amp circuit for the dryer, and man, they're still getting this place cleaned out. But look at the stains. They say this is good carpet and all they have to do is clean it. But I'm not sure what the heck made all these nasty stains on here. Hopefully it's not cat puke. I'm gonna quick run down all the odds and ends I'm gonna do in this house, and then I'm gonna get to work. Well, they had some new windows installed, and they've got this white pine wood trim, and I think it looks pretty decent. Had to get a little creative up there around this built-in shelving unit here, but that's kind of to be expected. Also, I've got to hang new curtain rods on every window. So first thing I'm going to do is get everything taped off, and I have to stain these window sills and window trim to get close match to this room over here. This has nice oak, much higher end, nice quality oak window sill and window casing around there. Looks real nice. A little bit of wood putty in there on that miter joint, but I think it looks pretty good, especially for a rental house. So I've chosen just I can't remember what it's called, natural honey oak, something like that, to go on the window in that room and these two windows here. Here's another one. What else do I got to do here? Oh, I've got to replace a whole bunch of switch covers. They want to get rid of the flowers, and this one will stay. Wow. For some reason, this carpet is extremely static charged. Every time I touch something, I get zapped. I'm afraid. Yep. Anything I touch metal, I get shocked. It happened the other day too. Gonna replace that one. Gonna replace this double switch plate. So switch plates are, they're not very complicated. One other project is a hole in here. Apparently this had been freezing the pipes. It's much smaller than I thought. These older houses don't have any exterior wall insulation. So what I'll do is I'll just pack some in and around there, and I'm just going to screw a board over this. What I'll do is I'll disassemble this P-trap here, this drain line for the P-trap, and I will just drill a hole in a board that's in that rough shape and then screw it to the back of the cabinet, and that'll keep drafts from blowing in and freezing these supply lines right here. This house is going to get completely repainted, so I don't have to worry too much about getting the stain on the walls or things like these, but I am going to tape everything off as a precaution. The most important thing is not to stain the vinyl window. That's what the main goal is. I can paint over other things, but once this stain gets into this vinyl, the brown window. Normally, if I were to have installed this trim, I would have pre-stained everything. This makes things a little easier. Just gonna support my weight. Whoa, nope. Also, if this was a nice oak windowsill on a house that was in non-rental, I'd spend time sanding it, getting it sanded right, and even sand on the polyurethane. I'm not sure. I got to seal it with something after it's stained. This one's rubber banded on. This one's tied on with a shoelace. Come on. Come on, here we go. What are you doing? This one's already done. See, sometimes you focus on speed and make mistakes. Gotta go to the other room. Okay, back to the first room. I have to say, this tool here, if I leave the house without this, I literally will turn around and go home and get it. This is my Leatherman titanium charge. I literally can't function without it. It's almost as much a necessity to my day as having a cell phone. You know that, and also my watch. If I don't have my phone, my Leatherman, or my watch, my day is off because I need both of them a lot. Okay, I don't want to get this on my new clothes. I probably should go put my thing on. My little jumpsuit. Just a Tyvek suit. As you can tell, it's got some air conditioning. They don't hold up very well at all. But my other suits, I guess, are all at home. The like coverall suits. So this'll doesn't look very professional at all. Keep in mind, this is not an owner-occupied or anything else like that. So I'm just gonna make the best of it. Try to keep these clothes looking as decent as possible. There we go. I'm going with a just like a staining rag. I'm still starting at the top. So if and when drips drip down here, I can just give them a quick wipe so they don't cause a blotch. It's actually looking pretty good. It's definitely not going to match the oak that is on the other windows, but at least it'll look like a finished surface and not just raw wood. Ah, I should have my safety glasses on. They're in the truck, so I don't get this dripping in my eye. Okay, I'm 100% done with the stain. The stain is out of the house, and what I'll do is a video close-up of the floor so that there's no way for me to get blamed for staining or messing up the floor. There are little fuzzies on here, but ugh, that's a bug. There's a lot of bugs in here. No stains on the floor. No stains. Of course you can't really see because it's backlit, but take my word for it, there's no stains on the vinyl. Let me double check this one. This one's completely taped off. I didn't even get any stain on the windows. Go double check this one over here. See, no staining on the countertop. I'm going to leave that tape up for when I come back to do the poly. These are all clean here. I'll get this all cleaned up and move on to the next thing. So I've done a whole bunch of work, and I was talking to the daughter of the lady who owns the house, and man, it is a sad story. Getting old, that's gotta suck. Of course it sucks getting old, but I mean getting real old when your spouse has died and you really don't have anything to do. You know, the lady, we talked for a good 45 minutes just shooting the breeze about her mom and her dad, and they've owned this house since 1972, and they bought it for $22,000. Can you imagine? I don't know how many years ago that is. 76 is 41. So for 45 years ago, what the heck was the world like 45 years ago? And she's like 80, in her 80s, so that would put her at about my age. The lady who owns this bought this house when she was probably in her early 40s. But these are the nice oak trimmed out vinyl windows, and apparently her dad installed them, and he has passed away. The mom, she wanted to die in this house. That's what this lady told me. I don't know. You know, people just opened up to me sometimes. So probably should have showed you that little trick there. Let's see here. I'll show you in the next one. I'm sure there's some over on that window. The blind or curtain rods came with these. These are one of my favorite types of wall anchors. I have a whole box of these that's like one size larger that I keep on my tool trailer for, well, hanging things on walls. And they're so easy. I'm using one of the existing holes. Flathead screwdriver. These ones are held in with some sort of lag bolt. Lag screw. I like to stagger my days so that I miss rush hour. So I do all my emails from China. Holy cow, they're coming in like 2 a night now. Want me to make custom videos for them. Like full on, you gotta put this in the title. And I'm like, listen man, you know how long it takes to make a video? Not gonna do it for nothing. So I told this one Chinese company last night, I said, sure, I'll make you a video. And they're like, okay, well, it needs to have this in the title. You need to put our what is that thing? What is that thing called? It's got to be in the thumbnail. I'm like, listen, you want me to make custom thumbnail, custom title, totally sell out, make for your Chinese junk? Now, don't get offended. There are some great things that come from China, but I went to their website, and it's filled with garbage. And they were going to offer me $150 in free product from their garbage Chinese website. Maybe if they see this video, that'll discourage them from wasting my time. Once in a while, I get some cool stuff. Like I said, if I can't use it and it's, you know, obviously, I mean, just junk on some oddball website, like who the heck is going to shop there? I certainly wouldn't shop there. All right, what do I need? I need longer screws. I'm going to screw right into the studs on this one. So I need some longer screws. I'm not sure if I showed this yet or not, but this is the one hole that the property manager showed me. The daughter of the lady who owns this said, oh no, there's more. There's more, handyman. So I've got this big hole. Let's see how bad it is. Ah, not too bad. Well, a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot of people, but people have brought up about how I just grab a hold of this insulation and they think that it's going to poison me or something. It's not. I wouldn't go rubbing this on my naked body or anything, but my hands don't have any adverse effects from handling it. Don't eat it. That's another thing. And people ask how it tastes. It's not cotton candy. So, yeah. I installed this earlier. What is the code? Beep. Did this doorknob, also did a doorknob in the back. It's time to clean up. Replied. Go check. Okay, time to go join the gridlock at 6:35 p.m. Got confused there. I had to drink a little bit of water. I am going to bring you back with me tomorrow and show you how that wipe-on poly works. Will be the first time I've ever used a wipe-on poly. I'm assuming it has to be quite thin, and you might need to do multiple coats to get a buildup of what polyurethane is usually capable of. So we'll find out how this wipe-on poly works tomorrow.